My name is Haley, and today I'm going to do the workshop about Connect Ed by MacGrow Hill. So this is a platform that has been put on LMS for us, and I just want to mention as well, I'm a teacher of biology in Murba Secondary Girls School. So this here program, and for the workshop today, I'm going to be telling you how you can access Connect Ed through LMS. Also to show you how to navigate through this platform, and also to view the learning resources that are available on there, which you can use as a teacher in class or even assign as homework tasks, and as well that the students can also access this portal as well. So what is it? It is a program, and it's created by the authors of the textbooks. So it's really helpful that everything is linked together, and it doesn't provide extra for the students that might get a little bit more complicated, because sometimes different resources can, especially for biology and some of the other sciences, they can word some things a little bit differently. So to try and keep it as simple as possible for the students, I find that this program is excellent because everything is linked together. So it is a resource for biology, physics, chemistry, and maths teachers and students. So both teachers and students can log into this platform. The resources that are included on here are things like presentations, lesson plan ideas. There are some videos, some visual concept tools, interactive tables, personal tutor videos, examples of some quizzes that you can use for your topics. The workbook is actually there as well in a digital form, along with the solutions as well. So I have found this one very helpful through distance learning, that you can actually still do some of the workbook activities with the students through this portal. And there's also extra reading materials and reading comprehensions available there as well. So there's so many different things that you can use in your lessons. So these are the different programs that are available on Connect Ed by MacGrow Hill. So the first one is Wonders. This is for English, grades 1 to 5. There's also Math from pre-K to grade 5. Science from grade 1 to 8, and then there's also science like physics, biology, chemistry, and geology for grades 9 to 12, which is what I use. So to log in, it is just one username and password for all the teachers and all the students across the UAE. So the username for the teachers is just UAE teacher, and the password is UAE Bridge. And similar for the students, the username is UAE student, and then the password is the same. So recently, I don't know what happened, but it has not been allowing the students to log in. I must find out more about this, but for the teachers, it still works, and you can still use the different resources that are available on there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a little demonstration and share my screen to show you exactly how you can get onto MacGrow Hill and how to actually navigate through this platform. So what you want to do is go to LMS, so this is just my LMS, and you can click on the 9 squares on the right-hand corner, and you'll be able to see that here is the MacGrow Hill link. So this one is for the teachers, so if you just float over it for a second, you'll be fit to tell them apart. And this is the one that the students can use. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on the teacher one. So because I have previously logged in, it will automatically connect me this time. Sometimes I might have to re-enter the password, because other times you don't, and it'll just bring you straight here. So here is where you select which subject you would like to use. So biology is the one I use. If you scroll, you can see we have chemistry, earth and space science, geology. We have some math resources as well, all three grades. As well, you have grade 1 to grade 8 sciences that are also here. Some more math. Then we can see there's some physics. And then last but not least, there is the English program for, I'd say it's grade 1 or pre-K till grade 6. So I'm just going to show you the biology one because that's the one I know how to navigate best, but they're all similar in the way we navigate the platform. So once you click, you have the teacher edition and the student edition. The only difference between the two is that the teacher edition will have the solutions to some of the questions, the answers to some of the quizzes, whereas the student version does not. It is more limited that way. So once you get on here, you select which topic you want to use from this menu here, so the blue one. So for the whole year, I teach grade 9, so grade 9, term 2 and term 3 is here, and there's also some other chapters as well. I presume they might be for the other grades. For biology. So you just have to scroll through and see what you want to teach here. So one that I have used recently and taught was this one. So it was the integumentary, skeletal and muscular systems. And the skeletal system was the last section I was teaching about. So I'll just use this one because there was lots of resources. So once you select what you want, so you can go through here, select what you want, and it'll bring you to a new menu. You can either navigate through these lesson resources here that appear on the side. This part takes a little bit longer. You have to click in and go out and decide what you want to use. I find it much easier to click on the menu button up here, and you can actually click on resources, and this will bring you to a page that shows you every resource available for this section. So you can see right away we have a classroom presentation, which is really helpful because the PowerPoint with the main facts are already there for you, and also some activities are there as well. So this one starts off with a KWL chart. It will bring you through some of the essential questions for these lessons, new vocabulary terms, and then it brings you straight into the information of this section. And if you keep going, it'll tell you as well, you can go to Connect Ed resources and play this video to help really give some more information you are trying to get across. There is also things like reading comprehensions. These can be helpful sometimes if you want to give them before you start your lesson and try and gauge what the student's understanding is before you begin. We also have pictures of some of the tables from the textbook. So I'll open this one, and you can see it shows us pictures, step by step, what happens for healing bone in this example. There's personal tutor videos, which are amazing. So this is another teacher going through the lesson and explaining. So these videos are good. We also have some more animations where the concepts are explained again. So I find these excellent because when watching these videos, for example, if I skip this up, you can see some of the pictures that are shown in these videos are the same pictures that are actually shown in the textbook. So I find that really helps to have maybe some of the same visuals to help explain what is happening in the video. So you can see, we go on through, we also have things like interactive tables. These are great for the students and they love them. So what you can do here is you can have a look for the name of the joint here. We have a description and it's just like a matching activity. So you can put the correct answer in and see if it's correct then. So you can submit and see what your scores are, and the students can keep trying until they get it correct. Some more resources. This one is full of them. Again, for if we were at school at the minute, there are lab worksheets and sample lab ideas and questions that the students can do based on that. Again, some more reading comprehensions with the answers as well. So you can check and see what the intended answer was supposed to be. This is what I find very useful about this platform, is that there is a PDF copy here of the workbook. So if we were at school at the minute, we would all be using our workbooks a lot more. So this here definitely helps. So it's very simple. What I usually do is I will download this onto my computer and then I can upload it onto LMS as an assignment or an in-class activity. You can also put them on things like ClassKick and Nearpod, whichever you prefer, sort of. And what's great is, because these are already PDF, sometimes PDF documents can be a little bit harder to edit and maybe type answers, but here it's already prepared for you. You just have to click and the student can begin typing their answers. So this one is excellent. And again, the answers are also here for you, maybe to double check, or if you want to just show the student what the answer is. As well, there's examples of online quizzes that the students can take. So sometimes I would like to maybe even just copy these into quizzes or into LMS, because at the minute, because there is only one sign-in for all students, it's not possible to see each individual grade. But another way I have found is if you just ask the students to answer the questions, they can press grade their test, and if they take a print screen of their laptop, then you can see how their grade was. So there's so many different resources, and for each section it is different. So really, really helpful. Then we have the next one I want to talk about, which is plan and present from the menu. So if you click on this one, this is so helpful as a teacher. So if I go back again, you can select which lesson you want from clicking on the blue bar. So I'll go back to the same lesson again. So from here, you can actually get lesson plan ideas. Of course, you can use it exactly like this, or you can manipulate it whichever way you like. So it goes through the main idea, some of the resources that can be used, some CCQs we can even ask our students with potential answers. We go here, we have different reading strategies, skill practice that we can do with our students, developing concepts, so more examples of CCQs, and then further developing questions, even writing support. I find this has been massive, especially for me over distance learning, that writing has become a major part even of my biology lessons, and it works cross-curriculum then, so it's helping them also with their English. So I find that really good. Again, you can go on. Critical thinking questions, ideas that you can use and ask your students. And then the best part is the differentiated instruction. So here you can develop different questions and ideas for differentiation in the classroom. So this one is brilliant as well. Examples of biolabs. Of course, we're not at school at the minute. I try my best to show them virtual labs, but if we were at school, this is amazing. And so on, and then different examples of activities as well that you can do, and some in-class activities if we were there, the labs, and at the end, formative assessment that we can also use. So loads of different ideas that you can use in the classroom. So you can access all of that through the menu. The student menu, of course, is a lot less, so they won't have all of these options. They will mainly just be able to see the resources without the answers. So amazing, so it is. Sorry. So that's pretty much all I have for that. Does any of you have any questions? Maybe I went through it a little bit quickly, or is there any clarification that you would like? Maybe something I can go over again. I know this one is mainly aimed towards the science teachers, but if there's any questions, I'm happy to answer. You can unmute or you can write in the chat. No? Okay. So thank you very much. I know it's Thursday evening and everybody's tired after a long week. So thank you very much for coming to this workshop today. And of course, if you have any questions, you can see my name here on Teams, you can write to me or get in contact with someone in my school, and I'm sure they'll give you my contact details. So thank you all very, very much.
Thank you, Miss هايلي. حضورنا الكريم، تسجيل رابط الحضور موجود في المحادثة، بس بإمكاننا تسجيل الحضور في الرابط.